So you may be wondering, can the keto diet help out with my gut health? So in this video today, I'll give you my thoughts on what the keto diet does for your gut. Wait till the very end of the video, I'm going to give you my doctor recommendation, an actual poop doctor recommendation on whether you should do the keto diet to help out with your gut issues. Guys, let's talk about it. Howdy y'all, Dr. Samir here, aka your gut guru, trying to give you the best tips and tricks to help out with your health. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, subscribe, do all that jazz so all the algorithms know that you're watching this video. The keto diet, oh my goodness, yes, I am going to delve in the controversy about the keto diet. There's so much information out there and so much misinformation out there as well. A lot of people are confused about whether they should be on the keto diet. Does it help out with weight loss, gut issues, and whatnot? Well, in this video, I'm going to go down the science about whether the keto diet is good for your gut health. If you have gut issues, if you're suffering from bowel issues, or if you want to get a better or healthier gut, this video is for you. So whenever I'm going to talk about the ketogenic diet, I'm going to base all my talk today on science. Guys, you know the truth. You can handle the truth. So what actually is the keto diet? The keto diet actually came about because it was found to be a very effective treatment for epilepsy. But other people started to realize that they start to lose some weight when it comes to the ketogenic diet. And then all of a sudden it's become a very popular diet in the past couple of years. So what are we doing with the keto diet? In essence, you are minimizing your carbohydrates so much that you have basically very minimal or little carbohydrates, and you are replacing that with a whole bunch of fats. And the idea is that now you're converting energy from getting rid of carbohydrates to switching that to losing fat as an energy source. And the goal is to hopefully help you lose weight, help with better cognition, improve any number of different issues that you may be suffering from. But what is the science behind this? So I'm going to focus on the gut health because I'm a gut doctor. I'm your poop guru. I want to give you the best information for your gut health. Here's how we know how the keto diet affects your gut. It does two main things. Number one is that because you are decreasing the amount of carbohydrates, you actually lose a significant amount of fiber. A lot of vegetables and fruits have a lot of carbohydrates in them, and that can be minimized in a keto diet. In my opinion, and in a lot of GI doctors' opinion, fiber is the backbone for your gut health. It's the foundation, help lays the structure for what you can build the rest of your gut health on. And if you don't have a diet that's high in fiber, you're already setting yourself back behind the 8 ball, and you're having to play catch up to improve your gut health. We typically need about 25 to 40 grams of fiber per day. That's a lot. In the regular American diet, we're averaging maybe 10 to 15 grams of diet. And if you add on that a ketogenic diet, there's a very good chance you're going to decrease the amount of fiber inside your diet. But what's the big deal about fiber? Here's the issue, is that fiber is one of the ways in which you can improve your gut microbiome. Your colon and your GI tract has thousands and thousands and thousands of bacteria that's in there, always working, chugging along, doing its thing, acting as part of your lymph system, acting as part of your immune system, acting as a third nervous system behind your brain and your spine. Yes, your gut actually has a nervous system just like your brain and head. It actually has ways to affect what's going on with your mood. And we're seeing a lot more evidence that the gut microbiome is the root for a lot of the diseases that we have, whether it's IBS, diarrhea, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, weight loss, sleep, immunity, psoriasis, lupus, all sorts of diseases. We're seeing a change in the gut microbiome being a consequence of some of the things that could be going on, leading to all these chronic medical problems. And so what we want to do is that we want the healthiest microbiome out there. Your gut is pleading for you. Hey, I want to be healthy. I want to be good so I can make it easier for you. Now, let me give you a secret. I'm going to give you the best way that we know, based on all the studies, on how you can get the best microbiome, the best gut, the awesomest bacteria out there. Here's what you need to do. The evidence suggests that the number one predictor of a gut healthy microbiome is, drumroll please, the variety of plant foods consumed in your diet. By far, this is going to be the most important thing that you can do to improve your gut microbiome. You need to have a diversity of plants. The more diverse plants you have in your diet, the better it's going to be for you. In fact, if possible, you should be eating about 30 different plants to get the best microbiome that's out there. Now, when you go on a ketogenic diet, you are stripping down the amount of diverse plants in your diet. And by doing that, you're changing your gut microbiome. But not only that, there are a lot of studies that are coming out now when it comes to fatty liver disease, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, colon cancer, IBS, diarrhea, pretty much every single gut issue. The more meat that you have, the more inflammatory response that you have, and the more severe of the changes that you have within your gut microbiome. Not too good, but on the bad side. We always have this battle in our gut between the bad guys and the good guys. And for those of us who have a more diverse plant diet, the good guys, boom, they knock out those bad guys and get rid of them. But when you have a diet that's high in fat, high in processed foods, high in sugar, it feeds the bad bacteria. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then boom, it overwhelms the good bacteria, leading to conditions like Crohn's, colitis, C. difficile diarrhea, IBS, arthritis issues, rheumatological issues, autoimmune diseases, all sorts of problems we're seeing that stem from the gut. Now, this is not just me speaking, this is based on actual science. Science, I'm sorry guys, it's not personal, it's just science. In a study that was published in Nature, one of the top journals out there in science, they found that participants who ate a diet high in animal products such as eggs, meat, and dairy for just 5 days only experienced significant growth in the gut bacteria associated with IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. So by eating a ketogenic diet, you may not have IBS yet, but you are setting yourself up to get that condition. And that condition sucks. It is hard. So the biggest question people ask me when it comes to the ketogenic diet is, why do people lose weight? Great question. Let's get into the science behind this. It mainly is because of, number one, you remove bad carbohydrates. So not all carbohydrates are bad. Whoever tells you that, it's not true unless you actually have a medical condition in which a healthcare provider told you to eliminate carbohydrates. Anyone who tells you carbohydrates are evil, flat wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. Whenever you go into a ketogenic diet, you lose weight because you're really eliminating all the processed foods, the sugary foods, the ultra processed grains, the foods that actually make you gain weight. It is these bad carbohydrates, these bad foods are the reason that you're losing the weight, because you're removing them from your diet. Number two is that when it comes to the ketogenic diet, when you actually look at the weight loss, it's actually more water weight that you're losing than actual fat weight. And number three is that weight loss does not sustain over time. I cannot tell you how many people have tried the ketogenic diet, lost that weight, and all of a sudden they gained back the same weight, either when they tried to reintroduce carbohydrates or it just happened. It is such a difficult diet to maintain, and in my opinion, it's very unrealistic. So here's the bottom line. Yes, literally a poop doctor said bottom line, but yes, I'm gonna tell you, here's my opinion. Number one, any diet that you eliminate a whole food group, in my opinion, is not a diet I want you to do, because it's very difficult to do, it's hard to maintain, it's hard to sustain. Number two is that the data for having the ketogenic for your gut health doesn't seem to be as robust as what other people may want you to be. We're seeing more and more information showing that the gut microbiome fundamentally changes for the worse the more red meat, the more dairy you add to that. We're seeing evidence for fatty liver disease, IBS, colon cancer, colon polyps, Crohn's, colitis, inflammatory bowel disease, all sorts of conditions. That's just in the GI tract. We're seeing evidence even outside the GI tract as well. And number three, we're seeing that the best way to improve your gut microbiome is to improve the diversity of the plants that you eat. So in my opinion, I do not recommend the ketogenic diet to improve your gut health. The things I do recommend, number one, eliminate processed foods. Number two, try to eliminate or minimize greasy foods. Number three, try to eliminate or minimize sugary foods. And number four, try to increase the amount of vegetables in your diet. If you're hoping to help out with gut health, this will work. And if you're hoping to have sustained weight loss, this will work as well. My poop tip question for you guys, what questions do you guys have about the ketogenic diet and whether it can affect your gut health? Comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But I thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to sign up for my weekly newsletter. We can get more information from your poop guru just like this one. But guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a happy day. So the keto diet came about because, and then all of a sudden, it became a popular diet fad, including diets, sorry, I'm not even saying that, or little carbohydrates. And you're replacing that. Here's how we know the keto diet affects your gut. Yes, your gut actually has a brain. It actually has, no. The number one predictor of a healthy gut experience a significant growth in the butt. So the biggest question people ask me when it comes to the ketogenic diet, lost that weight, then all of a sudden it gained back the same. Take care. Bye bye. Take care.